Hello there, this is Katie, the maker of this idea tracker, and I hope that you were able to go ahead and download your tracker and print it out. And I just wanted to create a little video here to show you how you can use it. It's a very simple tool. It's one sheet of paper. Really been helpful for me to keep my ideas organized and prioritized as well. So as you can see, I went ahead and put my paper through a 3-hole punch and put it in a 3-ring binder, which I find really helpful because I can grab and go with it fairly easily. And then the worksheet itself is pretty straightforward. There's several different sections to help you kind of get the ideas that you have in your head out on paper in a very clear and simple way. I find this extremely helpful for me to be able to think through ideas once they're out on paper, and something about the action of actually writing things out help bring some clarity and even some confidence to my ideas. It kind of is a gauge to help me figure out, like, this is something I could actually do, or, you know, this is a good idea, but I'm going to hold it and come back to it when it's more of a priority. So again, just getting it out on paper is extremely helpful. So all the different sections here are meant to kind of help you lay out your idea in a way that is very clear to you. So the top has just the idea. This does not have to be the final name of your project or your idea. It's just, you know, whatever pops into your head, just to give you something to go off of. And then there's a date that I wrote down there. Underneath the idea, there's a description. Again, this is just a brief, short way to describe your idea. And then there's a spot for a reason why, which I think is always really critical to explain why you want to do this, why this is something you feel that it's worth spending time on. And then a big old brainstorming section. We all know this is kind of the most important part of having a new idea. It's just kind of brainstorming and writing out some notes. You can also use the back sheet of this paper. You can print out another sheet of this if that would be helpful for you, but feel free to fill up that brainstorm section as much as possible. And then there's a spot for your next steps. I usually like to have about 3 goals, no more than that, to keep in mind for the next things I want to be doing with a specific project. And then a spot for visual. So this is sometimes helpful if you just need to draw something out. Again, when we kind of see it in our heads, but we can't quite get it out, this is helpful just to kind of jot some things down, get a little sketch going and whatnot. And then that's it. That is how simple this is. But again, I feel that is really, really effective. It looks pretty. It's plenty of white space, works perfectly in a 3-ring binder like you see I have here. And then I also, when I get my binder kind of filled up, I like to put a little tag on the edge of each sheet so that when I do come back to a certain idea, I can easily kind of flag it down and mark it. So you see I'm adding those right now. And again, please enjoy this. Make it your own. Feel free to print out just one single sheet and put it in your purse, or print out a bunch of them and use them over and over, whatever is most helpful for you. If you have any questions or just need some additional support around your ideas, feel free to reach out on my website, www.katiegebely.com. Cheers, everyone.